Welcome to the American diet. The first thing you'll notice is the large scale of things, the large number of people that are involved in this diet and that are sustained by it. Second, we'd like to draw your attention to the vast amount of meat that makes up a significant portion of this diet. What was once a luxury is now commonplace, and Americans are now eating an average of 200 pounds of meat per person annually. With a population a little over 300 million people, this means about 60 billion pounds of meat are consumed every year. But there's a problem. Right now, livestock accounts for about 18% of greenhouse gas emissions and requires massive amounts of land. Grass-fed cattle requires an acre of land to produce just 75 pounds of meat in a year. Remember that one person will consume more than twice this amount.
We just estimated we probably go through about 700 pounds of meat a week.
Such large-scale production is becoming a large-scale problem. Because the non-sustainable nature of livestock has become such an issue, it's been suggested that meat should be eliminated completely from our diet. It's a drastic solution that some believe is the only way to achieve a sustainable diet. But can it really work? Just think about how many people must be involved to make this type of diet possible. From the people that raise the livestock, to the people that grow the food for the cattle, to the people that process the livestock, to the people that ship the meat, to the butchers that cut it, to the restaurants and the chefs that prepare it and serve it just the way we like. All of these workers help make up an industry of 6.2 million people. These are the people who have the most to lose. What will they say when we ask them to stop producing meat? When we ask them to quit doing what they do to make a living?
Well, I'd have to get innovative and try to find a new product to sell if people weren't eating it.
The majority of people who come here get meat in their burritos. I would have to change my complete focus to turn around and be a vegetarian restaurant. By doing that, I would then probably have to serve other things besides burritos.
Forever? Yeah. No. I think it's a choice if you choose not to eat red meat, but I don't think there's a need to get rid of it for everybody.
America's really based off of the fast production of meat. I don't think I could foresee it happening, at least not in this country.
I don't think that you could just wholesale, eliminate meat from the diet. Certainly not in America in any time soon. And I don't know that it's necessarily desirable to do so.
So where does this leave us? On one hand, we've got the fact that the current state of livestock production may be destroying the environment, and on another, we've got all the people who depend on it for their livelihoods. The earth can't live with it, these people can't live without it. There's a simple parallel to be drawn, and it may very well lead us to the answer. The automobile industry contributes almost as much to greenhouse gas emissions as livestock. And the last thing we would be willing to do is get rid of our cars. Just as cars have become viewed as a necessity, meat has become a necessity in many people's lives. But the automobile industry has found its way around its sustainability problem by making adjustments to many of its products to make them as environmentally friendly as possible. We've made significant progress in this quest. The meat industry has the power to follow suit. What if we decrease the amount of greenhouse gas that a cow produces? Or if we practice better grazing management? Or increase the efficiency of a cow to convert grass into edible protein? We can encourage the development of environmentally friendly methods like these, coupling them with a modest reduction of meat in our diets. If this were to happen, maybe our meat production system wouldn't leave such a deep carbon hoofprint.
In order to have a healthy ecosystem, we have to sacrifice the economy. And in order to have a healthy economy, we have to sacrifice the ecosystem. I really believe we can have both.
We won't have to get rid of meat. we won't have to get rid of the livelihoods it provides, and the environment won't have to suffer.
Cows like to talk, but they don't talk like you. Cows, when they talk, they go moo 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 moo. Cows like to sing and dance and shout moo-ray. When you meet a cow, here is what you should say. Cow, hello cow, how are you? Cow, hello moo 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 moo. Cow, hello cow, how are you? Cow, hello moo moo